Okay, in the last video I said single and double. I meant synthesis and decomp. But the synthesis and decomp actually kind of go together. They can be reverses of each other. So one that we know some that make acids and bases. So non-metal oxides, when added to water, will make an acid. So we would have H2CO3 here. You will often see questions that say, if the product is CO2 or SO2 and it's bubbled through water, would it be acidic or basic or neutral? It's going to be acidic. CO2 is acidic because of this type of equation. It's possible that they could ask you about a decomposition. You would only write this if it's saying solid sulfuric acid is heated. So there's my candle heating it. You wouldn't, normally we're going to see acids breaking down, being dissociated, like in the acid-base reactions on the other video. Bases can be made with metallic oxides, and the decomposition would be the reverse. Again, this has to be heated to make these. Okay, and here the sodium oxide added to the water is going to make 2Na plus OH minus. Notice that it's separate because NaOH is strong. I kept H2CO3 together because that is weak. We can also make bases with alkalis and water. We watched this video in class. So the alkalis will make hydrogen gas. Okay, then you might be tempted to say this, but we just mentioned that metallic oxides in water make bases. So this is actually not the final answer. You'll have this, because it's happening in water, you will go all the way to this. Okay, the alkalis in water make H2 and bases. Okay, so those are the ones that have acids and bases. There's also two more of those special cases. If you have a metallic oxide and a non-metal oxide, they're going to make a salt. So this is a really tricky one to see, but this is actually going to make Ca3PO4 2. And I think to balance it, we end up with a 2 and a 6. But I'm not positive. I'm just going off the top of my head, so that might not be right. And here, the oxide plus the CO2 is going to make calcium carbonate. The reverse is also true. Calcium carbonate decomposes into carbon dioxide, and I don't know why I put H2O. Carbon dioxide and calcium oxide. Okay? Kind of a variation on this would be the chlorides and chlorates. So NaCl plus O2 can make a chlorate, and that chlorate could decompose into the salt, the chloride, and the oxygen. The only other random fact, I've already kind of mentioned it, but you do need to know that CO2 and SO2 in water, those are going to be acidic. And it's because of this that I mentioned right up here, non-metal oxides in water are acidic. And that would be the type of question you would see as the extra point after you write the net ionic. So hopefully that helps you as a good summary of all the net ionics. And I have some that you can practice in class if you would like.